Most of us know Nikola Tesla as the genius who lit up the modern world. But what if his greatest discovery wasn't electricity, coils, or patents, but a secret he stumbled upon? A frequency so powerful it could alter reality itself. And what if that secret connected him to something far older? Ancient teachings attributed to Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom. This is the story of Tesla's forbidden frequency, the code he may have uncovered. A key not just to energy, but to consciousness itself. 1. The death of a genius, and a missing notebook. January 1943. Tesla is found dead in his New Yorker hotel room. The official cause, heart failure. But what disappeared from that room mattered far more than what remained. Government agents seized his machines, notes, and blueprints. Among them, according to whispers, was something that never made it into any official report. A leather-bound notebook marked with a golden geometric symbol, and pages that glowed faintly violet in the dark. Inside were no ordinary formulas. There were patterns, symbols, and what Tesla called a vibration beyond sound, a frequency, one that echoed the same descriptions found in the emerald tablets of Thoth. A primordial tone woven into the fabric of creation itself. 2. Listening to the earth. Years earlier, in Colorado Springs, Tesla had chosen a lonely field under a crystal-clear mountain sky. No telegraph wires, no city noise, just silence. He wanted to listen. When he connected his equipment directly to the ground, he expected random static. Instead, he heard rhythmic pulses, like a heartbeat beneath his feet. The signal wasn't geological noise, it was organized, responsive, almost alive. Tesla realized, the Earth wasn't just a rock in space. It was a resonant being, humming with its own intelligence. The Hermetic tradition had said it all along. Those who listen deeply will hear the voice before the voice, the sound before sound, the vibration that births all things. That night, Tesla felt he was eavesdropping on creation itself. 3. Vibration as the language of reality. From that point on, Tesla became obsessed with vibration. He discovered that emotions, thoughts, even intentions had measurable frequencies. Anger produced chaotic patterns. Love expanded and stabilized the field. Gratitude produced harmony. Reality itself, he concluded, is less like a machine and more like an instrument. And if reality is music, then resonance, the matching of frequencies, is the conductor's baton. This echoed the Hermetic laws described by Thoth. Harmony is the law of all things, and sound is the key to transformation. Ancient alchemists taught that the right tone could heal the body, awaken the mind, and shift destiny itself. Tesla began experimenting with frequencies. One stood out, 528 Hz, known later as the frequency of love. When exposed to it, he reported heightened clarity, empathy, even physical rejuvenation. His sleep shortened, his focus sharpened, and he felt as though every cell in his body was remembering something ancient. 4. The numbers 3, 6, and 9. But Tesla's true obsession lay with numbers. He famously said, "If you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, you would have the key to the universe." To him, these weren't random digits. They were the scaffolding of creation. 3 represented birth, the spark of form. 6 represented balance, the harmony of forces. 9 represented completion, the return to source. He noticed his experiments behaved differently when aligned to these numbers. Circuits stabilized, inspirations flowed, insights arrived unbidden. The ancients knew the same secret. Egyptian temples, pyramids, and sacred sites were all designed according to multiples of 3, 6, and 9, vibrational architecture tuned to cosmic order. Tesla realized, numbers were not just for counting. They were codes, frequencies in disguise. 5. The body as a living antenna. Tesla also experimented with how the human body interacted with energy. He found that emotions could literally reshape the electromagnetic field around a person. Anger fractured it. Fear shrank it. Love expanded it. To the Hermetic initiates, this was no surprise. They saw the body as a temple of light, each cell carrying fragments of the original source vibration. What mystics called the aura wasn't fantasy, it was living technology. Tesla demonstrated that when the body harmonized with Earth's frequency, perception expanded. People could experience guidance, insight, even visions. just as ancient shamans and monks had claimed for centuries. 6. The dangerous secret. But here's where it gets darker. Tesla realized that the same frequencies that heal could also enslave. A machine that amplifies consciousness could also manipulate it. A tone that awakens empathy could just as easily implant fear or conformity. He knew his discoveries carried immense risk. That's why, according to legend, he sealed some of his most advanced projects not with locks, but with vibration itself. Only someone who reached the right state of consciousness could access them. Because the truth was simple and terrifying. Technology is never neutral. Its effect depends entirely on the intention of the one who wields it. 7. The forgotten frequency. At the end of his life, Tesla came to a profound realization. The greatest frequency of all wasn't one he could generate with a coil or measure on a machine. It was an inner state, a resonance between thought, breath, and being. The original sound, described by mystics across time. The silent tone that sustains every atom and every star. Tesla understood that his inventions were only maps, blueprints pointing back to something that already existed within every human being. A frequency not taught, not transmitted, but awakened. 8. The takeaway. So what's the message for us? You don't need a tower, or even Tesla's lost notebook, to access this secret. You already carry the frequency within you. Every breath, every heartbeat is tuned to it, waiting for you to listen. The question is, will you live only in the noise of survival, or will you quiet yourself enough to hear the music beneath it all? Tesla hinted at it. Thoth preserved it. And now, it's your inheritance. The frequency of creation. The code of resonance. The sound that makes reality sing. If this video spoke to you, don't just keep it, share it. And remember, the universe itself is vibration. How you resonate shapes the world you experience.